Hi students. After a long holidays, we restarted our class. So far, we have tested digital input and analog input-output also. In order for us to measure, to control something with Arduino, I think the first thing we need is actually the sensors to measure something. With that measured value, maybe we can figure out how to control the devices. So we are going to use Arduino and various kinds of sensors to measure some meaningful values, physical values of your material system. Depending on what you're going to measure, you need a specific sensors that fits your needs. And then you also have to make sure that these sensors can be connected to Arduino. Today I'm going to explain the process of selecting sensor and connecting that sensor to your Arduino, the typical process. Because it's very similar to the process of connecting ADS1115 with digital communication, so this kind of sensor connectivity should not be that difficult for you. Now that you already have done that digital communication, this digital connection with the sensor, with the selected sensor, will be very easy. So let's get started. The first example is to measure the temperature and humidity. To measure the temperature and humidity, we need a temperature-humidity sensors. There are many different kinds of temperature and humidity sensors readily available. Among them, you will need the sensor that can connect to Arduino. So open your web browser and search there like this: temperature humidity sensor for Arduino. So there are lots of kinds of temperature and humidity sensors that appear on the screen. You can choose one of these and use it. It's easy, right? I would propose you to select something like this sensor, this sensor. It's DHT11. It's one of the most frequently used temperature and humidity sensors, and most of all, it's very cheap. As you can see here, it's only about $1 or $2. You could buy this sensor at many different internet shopping malls for about $2 or $3. It's easy. Okay, let's say it was delivered to you by a convenient parcel service. The sensor must now be connected to Arduino. The actual connection looked like this. As you can see here, we have the sensor with the marks on each leg, plus, out, and minus respectively. So in this case, we can first connect this plus leg to 5 volt. So plug this in to plus sign, plus leg, and then you can connect this to 5 volt signal here like this. And you can clearly see what I did. And then you can connect that GND line here. Yeah, GND here, and then you can connect the other end to GND leg of your Arduino. And then in the middle, the center leg will be connected to digital port. Here in this case, digital port is on this side, and you can select this D2 leg for the connection. So you can plug this in here like this. Okay, as you can clearly see here, you have all the connections. And once again I will show you the sensor, the connections made like that. Okay, and then you will plug this in to your computer cable, and you can connect this to the computer, and then the power will be given to Arduino Nano, and you could clearly see that the red light indicating the power is on. Okay, now that you have the sensor in your hands and it is connected to your Arduino Nano board, and what's next? It's don't ask 3 steps that we started already last time. Step 1. Select your sensor. Alright, you've already decided your sensor. So step 2. Downloading the library. Open your Arduino IDE. And I will do it right away. Open the Arduino IDE and locate the include library menu in the sketch menu here. Then open the library manager, and then enter the name of the sensor you have in the search bar here. It's DHT11. Then you can find this one. So here's what we call the DHT sensor library. Can you see the install button somewhere here? Since I've already installed my DHT sensor library beforehand, so I couldn't see it, but you should be able to see that install button. Press the install button to install the library. After the library installation is complete, now step 3. Step 3 is to run the example code. Go to the file menu and find the example menu here, and you can find the DHT tester from the DHT sensor library here. This is DHT tester. If you select this, then the example file is opened. There are 2 things you have to do. The first thing you have to do is to change the DHT pin number. Check which number of pins your sensor is connected to and enter the pin number here. You have selected port 2 of your Arduino Nano, so this is already 2. So you can keep this just as it is. And the other thing you need to do is to change this value, the DHT type. Here in this case you have DHT11 sensor, so you have to change this to 11. Then you are all ready to run. Let's do this. First you should check whether your board is selected, which is Arduino Nano, and you also have to check the port number of your Arduino Nano. In this case, my Arduino Nano is connected to COM16, and everything is all ready and everything is set, so you can press this button to upload your button to your Arduino Nano. It takes some time to upload your file, but it will not be long, so you can check to see whether it's running properly or not. Upload is completed. After the upload is completed without any errors, no errors here, you can check the data is coming by pressing the serial monitor button here. And this is the first line you can see. As you can see here, you are having a right information: humidity, temperature, and heat index also. And if you blow your breath to the sensor, you can see that the humidity is rising like this. So you can say that your sensor is correctly working. Then show me your results. That's today's homework.